All right, try to do this. It's kind of drizzling out here a little bit. Really. All right. Give you all a minute to gather around and get in here. So, like I said, on a completely rigged, unfair, completely manipulated platform where they're doing a bunch of illegal activity, right, and trying to suppress me at all costs, I am not just surviving but thriving on. People could say what they want, but it's a fact. Doing well. Hold on. We are thriving while all they do is sit around and drink. That's what they do over there. Sit around and drink all day. I hear some of them talking. They're like, "Yeah, let's go have some beers." Like that's when that's all you do, it becomes an issue. You lose all of your ambition, and it becomes all they do. It's also the reason why, whether people like it or not, it's the reason why all this land was taken. Why my ancestors took it all. It has a lot to do with it. Because instead of being prepared and ready and, you know, actually planning and preparing, they're too busy having their siestas and drinking. That's the truth. And my ancestors were smart as hell and took full advantage of that. My dad literally used to tell me that. Like, that's a real fact. So, like I said, when you got a hypersensitive society that doesn't even know their history and they want to dismiss everything that's a fact and the truth with their delusion and replace it with lying nonsense and whatever, right? I mean, it just kind of is what it is at that point. Let people do what they do to make themselves feel better. I don't really care, right? As long as they keep it away from me and stay out my way, because I'm on a tirade right now, homie. Like I said, I run the streets. Everything I do is real. Not just did I make a huge impact, I continue to just exert my power and rule with an iron fist. Feel me? So, end of the day, it is what it is. It's your boy, the Batman. Like I said, people was not ready. Nobody was ready for the Batman. And this is what happens when you listen instead of running your mouth. When you listen and you soak up knowledge like a sponge, it makes you so much more what? You know? Knowledge is power, man. When you know how to utilize it and you really know how to get and collect knowledge and utilize it and use it properly. Right? And it ain't just knowledge, it's gifts, it's my connection with God. You know, the devil wants to stop your connection with God because God is constantly talking to me. And that's why they do all their little antics and distractions. It's all just the devil. Like I said, no person has the power to be the devil. He operates through multiple people. Okay. Like I said, all you demons are weak and you got nothing for me. Run your mouth online hiding. Demons flee from me in reality, and you continue to see this. You continue to see all of them run away. They're all doing. Every one of them downloads videos. I only put up a couple of them. There's tons of them. but all of them are real, and they're the current truth of the predicament right now. I'm trying not to slip in this mud. If I do, oh well. Being Batman is hard. I keep trying to tell y'all it ain't easy, you know. But point is, like I said, we just got to keep on pushing, man. You know, God never said that it was going to be easy, right? See that? See how I didn't flinch? Told you I'm from the hood. Whenever there's like a loud sound like that, I'm always the one who doesn't move. Always, anywhere I'm at, like there'd be a lot louder sounds than that. I'm the only one who doesn't flinch. Like I do not move. I'm just ready. You know what I mean? So it's like I said, we're built differently. We got different conditioning. Right? You see all these fools running, backed everyone down, checked everybody, addressed everybody. Batman is a real deal. You know, I know a lot of people want to act like something sweet or cute or funny, but there ain't nothing funny. It's just that most people walk around in a delusion. I think a lot of them still respect it. You know, I think they just can't comprehend it, especially most of the so-called women, because y'all just don't take nothing seriously. You know, you don't even take yourself seriously. I saw a video the other day that was spot on. I didn't watch it. I just saw the title. It said, "Women live in a world that doesn't exist." Wow. If that ain't the truth. Real talk. Y'all all still doing the same thing. Look at them. Working 9 to 5s, driving cars around on payments they don't own. And all you're doing is just what? Working and then acting like you stack money. Name a broad who really got bread or money. None of them. Like, never happened. Women really haven't been successful. You know what I mean? Unless they get lucky or blessed if they deserve it. You know what I'm saying? But generally speaking, how can you call it a grind and a hustle? And then all they do, y'all go out to like corny concerts and stuff and clubs, you know, and show off your shoes and a bunch of nonsense nobody cares about. Meanwhile, you got a man like me, the dudes like me, it's only me, but we out here surviving. Your priorities, man, your priorities don't match with reality. Like I said, the so-called women, they don't care about us. You know, I know my girlfriend does. Christina cares about me, and that's all I need. But I'm just saying, other people, there's no unity between, you know, guys and girls. I can't really call them men and women because they ain't it. They do not care. That's why they look at guys like they're expendable. I've told a lot of them that to their face. And then they try to argue about it like everything. Oh, I don't, just be quiet. I'm not asking you anything. I'm telling you what it is. Like, quit lying. Like, you just see straight through all y'all's antics. It's all smoke and mirrors. Like, yeah, nah, y'all look at dudes as expendable and you're delusional because that's not the world we live in. So I'm saying some dude that once in a while there's a guy like me that has more value. Hold on. Than anybody, and look what I've become and what I'm becoming. It looks like a bat wing. Look at what I'm becoming. Look at how I'm excelling. Like I said, not just surviving, but thriving. Look at how, just look at what I've become. Look what you've created. Look what you've made. You know, people can say whatever they want. It's a big deal. It ain't got nothing to do with you two. That's just how I make my little money and how we try to fund this. Feel me? Like I said, we need donations. The guy who was donating, I haven't heard anything from him, so he didn't donate right now. I don't know what's up. See what happens. I mean, I get it. You know, we can't put all the burden on one person. People got stuff to do and pay for. But hopefully, maybe he'll hear and come through, you know, on his own. I don't know. But people are busy sometimes too. It's kind of drizzling, so it's all on my phone. But People just got to get real with themselves, man. You know, like I said, I'm not here to cater to society or anyone. Then I saw earlier there was some stuff going on. The people had their lights on. They're trying to get through traffic. I got it on video, and y'all won't let them through traffic, man. When they got their lights on like that, it means they're trying to get to a call that's obviously extremely important. Y'all really need to move out their way, bro. Because I watched it, like that's illegal as hell. Like I have it on camera. They ought to like arrest those people. Like literally, I have the footage. Yeah, I got the footage on camera, and it's like they're trying to get through traffic, man. They kept having a honk, and it was like at least two or three of them, and they trying to get through traffic, man. These people just sitting there in front of them, like, you know, that's crazy, man. Then you wonder why some of them have an attitude. Well, maybe a lot of it has to do with that and how y'all treat them. You ever think of that? See, that's why I don't respect that mentality. I don't respect it, man. You got to have respect for everybody. You can't just sit here and have no respect for people. People have a job to do, man. You know, for the ones who do their job, and, you know, hopefully. And if they don't, then they just don't, you know. But you got to have some respect for people. And if you don't, I mean, it just is what it is. Feel me? But I don't know. I just thought it was kind of messed up because they're trying to get through and get to their call. But like I said, Batman is everywhere. I'm usually in a position to see pretty much everything. Right? I get the good camera angles. But yeah, that's it, man. It is what it is. Apparently, I'm a genius, right? Genius outlaw. Outlaw. West Side. That's it. I am the new age Tupac to you. You better get it right. 100% you better get it right. Thug life. Real talk. That's what I'm living. I don't know about y'all. Batman is a thug. That's why they said we don't have a problem with rap music, but we do have a problem with them thugs. With those thugs. Shouldn't have a problem with thugs. Should have a problem with criminals. You should have a problem with the real criminals that are all around you, because y'all have to work with people who are corrupt. I mean, there's videos online of people in the same groups and departments and agencies doing it to each other, and they'll have corrupt ones within it, and then they try to target the innocent people that are good people trying to just do their job and work. That's why my whole living, what I do is stand up against corruption. I'll never run out of work, man. Ever. I'll never run out of work. And all these street lights are broken, by the way. Don't even bring that up. I don't care. Because, like, when I got to go where I'm going, I got to get where I'm going, bro. I don't have time. Y'all need to fix the bus system. I've said this a million times. It's ridiculous. Feel me? And these people, they got no business being up in my business, no business recording me at weird times. Like, bro, I got to do what I got to do, man. Y'all got to move. About to fall in this mud. Y'all got to move and get out my way. Real talk. When I got to get to that bus, like during the days or the mornings or early day, I got to get to that bus. It doesn't matter what I got to do. I just got to get there, because if I miss it, I'm going to wait another hour and I'm not doing it. Nope, not doing it. Because then it ruins my whole day. Then I'm late on everything and I got to rush even more. And then that puts me in a bad position. So that's why now, lately, I've been averaging pretty good timing. I could walk today, but the problem is those weird hating people. They got some big pit bull, probably on purpose. It's hilarious, man. Just a bunch of haters, you know. And I'm not really trying to run into the big pit bull, man. That thing was huge. You know what I mean? He wasn't very fast. He kind of gave up, but he was huge. You know, but it's what they do. I think that was the ones that one day. What is it? Oh, it's hilarious. At nighttime, people seeing the Batman looks like a demon. what the hell is it? Like just pure fear. I think it's hilarious. Like, nah, bro. Like, no, some people deserve that. Some people deserve to, have a wake up call. Like, yeah, there's things out here moving at night like me that aren't controlled and do what they want to do. Like I said, I'm an ancient force. All right. This ancient force has no remorse for any of you, doesn't care how you feel. See, there was too much of that whining, too much of, oh, you're hypersensitive. So what? Who cares how y'all feel? Y'all don't dictate nothing but me. You run your mouth all day. I don't care how you feel, man. Tell any of you to your face. Like, yeah, I have the courage to do something that y'all could never do. And this is my calling, and it's real. So, yeah, it's a tough thing to do, man. Imagine y'all trying to do it. Half of y'all are 3 feet tall, all 3 feet of you. Well, I don't understand why guys put on Batman suits and be fake, pretending, acting when they're like 3 feet tall. Like, Batman was over 6 feet. Even in the original movie with, what's his name? Dean Keaton, I believe. He said there's a 6 foot bat. They said he was over 6 feet or 6 feet. I'm 6 foot 2. So, like I said, this is the real thing. It's not fake. We're not trying to simulate this for society and make it pretty and cute for you. It just is what it is. Sometimes you got to just do things, Like my dad told me, sometimes you got to just stand up and get to it. That's what my dad told me. And it's true. And, oh, that could have been bad. See, Batman's light on his feet. Now let's try not to fall in this quicksand. This is pure mud. That's why. And then on concrete too, so I can slip. Hold on. Now it's all on my shoe. Told you, being Batman is hard. But I'm too slick to trip, coach. I'm always catch myself, coach. And even if I don't, I know how to fall. And I'll be good because I'm immortal. There we go, more honks. I don't know why they let this sign fall and don't fix it. All you got to do is pick it up and put it in the ground. I'm not going to do it for them. It's not my problem. It's not my business. Now, if it was a Batman sign, I probably would. Like I said, I'm going to run my business and do what I do, whether anybody like it or not. I'm Batman. I am Batman. I am vengeance. I am the knight. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. We got these people so mad. They are super triggered and pressed. We twigga-day wage. Twigga-day wage, coach. Got them all shook, coach. They all terrified of the Batman. Big old bat. Big old bat. The big old bat. Big old bat. Man, I really wish. You know what I was thinking of doing? Thinking of trying to see if I can get the money up. Like I said, somehow. I think I need to just get a chainmail shirt. Y'all ever heard of that? I think that's what I need because that stuff is resistant to what cowards resort to. And it kind of looks like what Batman wears because Batman has like this silver stuff in the suit, like lining. I think that's what could work. And I don't know how comfortable it would be. It might be terrible. I don't know. I don't know if I'd have to wear a long sleeve shirt underneath it. Let me take any longer. Yeah, you're gawking. Get to driving. Where are you going, Four Eyes? Going to your job, wage slave? Batman's not a nice guy. What are you looking at? I said, look at me when I'm talking to you, boy. Foghorn Leghorn. My dad used to always say that. He loved Foghorn Leghorn. My dad was a lot like him. And I was like a little chicken hawk. But, yeah, man. Like I said, I love what I do. I'll always do this. Feel me? Like I said, I can't wait till God give me the money. And I can do it in every city and state. But right now, I think God is still working on me, cultivating me, training me, and pulling all this superhuman strength out of me. I really think that's what this is about. It's just going harder and harder and harder. And it said, trying to get me to a point where nothing and nobody can stop me. That's what this is about. Like I said, we all have different missions in life. This is my purpose. You know what I mean? I'm the best martial artist to ever walk the planet. You people on YouTube can keep my name out your mouth. Like I said, if you're going to speak to me, please be grown and address me as who I am. Like, you're talking to Tyree Sneed here, bro. The boss. Feel me? Yeah. The best martial artist who ever existed. Proven on camera, hands down, 10-0 in my own league. You have to respect me. See my point? So it's like, nah. The grown men, look at the ones in Asia and China. They don't trip. They let people run their mouth, do their talking. But, the thing is, when you've got people with my name in their mouth, do you have anything to do with martial arts? No, right? Never done martial arts. You don't understand it's a way of life. Like, we don't tolerate disrespect. And if you want to run your mouth, that's fine, but the real ones stay calm. They're very calm. You know what I mean? Like, the real ones, like, I'm telling you, the ones in Asia that will be at clubs and stuff, they super calm. They just don't play no games. Like, anybody real is the same way. Like, it's all good until you cross that line, right? And like I said, that's a in-person, face-to-face thing. Feel me? Ain't nobody got the heart to cross that line. That's what I'm saying. The things that these people say, y'all say those things online because you can't hold your own in reality, because you already know saying it in front of people, like, nah, anybody would lose it, bro. Ain't nobody gonna put up with that. We don't take nothing. Everybody has to come with respect. Feel me? That's why we work so hard. So that's what they try to do. They try to invalidate my hard work. Impossible while you're hiding. Like I said, you want to invalidate something, get to invalidating right in front of me. If not, be quiet. Feel me? Ain't nobody going to ever invalidate what I've done. I go too hard. I work too hard. I got too much accomplished. I've done too much. So see, dancing around me, we don't care about that. We just don't put up with it. Feel me? I'm telling you, the real ones, they let people run their mouth, man. A lot of y'all run your mouth. Some of them are short guys too, but they know what they're doing. Real talk. They'll be strong as hell way quicker than what you would think. And that's the thing, the real ones, real people who got hands, like real dudes who got hands, ain't worried about anything y'all got to say. Feel me? You got to learn to keep pushing and not let that stop you. You got to learn how to use that as incentive. You know what I mean? Like, that's the deal. When people just trying to piss me off, that ain't smart, because I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it and I'm going to channel it into alchemization and alchemizing into something positive. See what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, no, people piss me off with the things they say, hiding. Wouldn't it do that to anybody? I'm not trying to sit here and act like I'm not human. That's y'all. That's a bad look, doggy. Feel me? I'm a human being, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to hear things that aren't true. It's hard to hear words that aren't coming at you in a respectful manner. But we don't hear none of that out here in these streets. That's my whole point. Like I said, it's game over, boss. Y'all gonna have to go back to the drawing board. Like I said, anybody who got something to say, now you're gonna have to get off the computers and the phones, like we told you day one. We don't tolerate nothing but people showing love and positivity. It's that simple. I make the rules, buddy. Now what you gonna do? Exactly nothing. None of them are about nothing. Candy. Y'all are candy, bro. Bunch of online you-know-whats sitting there running their mouth. When the last time y'all ever been about nothing? Sorry, but what? Who told y'all that it was gangsta to hide and sit online typing all day? That's not gangsta. There's no such thing as YouTube streets. I'm in the streets right now. This is reality. This is the streets. This is where you get clout. Y'all don't have no clout. What are you talking about? You ain't never been in the streets. You can't just, oh, I'm mad at the top dog, right? I don't care what you do. You don't get no stripes for that. Y'all need to deal with that riffraff on your own level. You understand? Keep that at the beginner level. That's what y'all, right? Like I said, don't ever run your mouth at all. And everybody has found out the truth. That man don't play. So what's up now, boy? Oh, where I can do this and then keep going with it. Hopefully, coach. So yeah, like I said, man, it is what it is. We're gonna keep on being so. We keep on doing what we do. Yeah. We have all power and control. You are hearing the mob, the one and only mob. MOBB. Told you everything they rap about is what I do and what I'm from. So it'd be funny, all y'all people in the public. I think I'm gonna be here for a minute. But yeah, man. Like I said, bro, we all know what it is every day. And that's the thing, man. Like I said, and reality is so much different, man. Everybody has to pay respect, pay homage. It is what it is. There ain't no games out here. Feel me? And that's why you dealing with a lot of fake people with no accolades, no accomplishments, never made any money. Like that's how people get down who ain't never had nothing. So it's like I've been above y'all since day one. What? Oh, you mad because I tell you I'm better than you? I've been better than y'all. I was born better than y'all. That's all. They still trying they tricks and want to talk. What is the point of talking? What is running your mouth going to do with an immortal vampire? Vampires don't exist. You want to bet? You funny. Like what? How else do you explain me surviving all of this? There's no other alternative. There's no other option. Like what? If anything else is straight denial. Like what? See, that's what I'm saying. People is just funny. You can't deny reality, bro. It's not a choice because it's impossible. Reality is the only thing that remains constant. Even your boy Will Smith said that. And look what he did, concerning his own son. And, all of them make sacrifices to get nowhere. It's just a funny pecking order, man, of fake stuff. Royalty in a kingdom of dirt. That's what it is. That's what it's been. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I like these waters, man. These electrolyte waters are pretty good. So which one is this? Is this the other one or is the guy lying? Yeah, he's lying. You don't know what he's talking about. I knew it with that fake Spanish. All right, hold on.